Hi, it's John. So I wanted to give you an update on what's been going on in my life recently, because lots has. Where do I start? Yeah, so the first thing is I've signed up for a meditation training course, all about teaching meditation, and it's pretty close by. It's here in Edinburgh, just towards the end of September. A 5-day course, and it sounds really incredible. It's like an accredited course, and from what I understand, the nature of the meditation and the depth that we go into and the breadth will allow me to help me to teach others meditation in all forms of mindfulness through to the more metaphysical sides of my work. And another thing I've just done is I've signed up for a diploma in reflexology. So that's a course that runs for a year. It starts in just a couple of weeks' time, and it's mainly on like Sundays where I do, which is really funny because it's like a rest day from my kind of metaphysical work of music and energy healing. And so yeah, part of it will like be in person, and then part of it's like online, and lots of coursework in between. And I've already been chatting with the the organizer, the lecturer, the teacher, and she's amazing. So yeah, really excited to get into that work. And for the first year, there's like a breadth and focus on reflexology, on different aspects of mindfulness and anatomy. And I must admit, like when I'm doing energy healing work, like my understanding of biology and the human anatomy is pretty limited, and I'd really love to learn more. So I'm really excited about all those aspects, and also the ability to go on, whatever guise I choose to in the future, whether it's part time or otherwise, um, helping people with reflexology. And there's the option to do a further year and go into Swedish massage, which is like a form of deep, like deep tissue healing massage. So excited for that, really excited. And also, um, just on Friday, I had my blood tested for celiac disease, which is an intolerance to gluten. And so I'm looking forward to hearing about the results in the next couple of weeks. My mother and my daughter have it, and um, my daughter being 17, like we're very used to dealing with the diet and all the fun. There's loads of foods I'll miss, but there's the health benefits of being on a diet that works for my body, which I'm excited about. Uh, and what else? Yeah, we had a bit of a first last night, which was um, we're out camping just at a town nearby down at the sea, and it was a very hot night, and there's quite a lot of people out on the beach enjoying themselves, and they weren't really a nuisance at all, but it was just too hot. And my son was not well. He has like a cold and was just really struggling to sleep. So it's not far from home, so we just drove home and got home about 2 a.m. in the morning, and yeah, that felt a lot better. So glad we did that. But yeah, I think that's the first time we've come through. Good morning.
Hello.
Hiya.
Good morning.
Come on, fetch. Bits of trees out. Bits of trees falling on my head. Um, so so yeah, that was really just a bit of a share. I still don't regret the camping we had. If you look for the song that's coming soon, it's called "Fill It with Love," and that song tells you all about uh, the experiences of when we have challenges in our lives. Excuse me while I deal with a little present from my dog Patch, which I finally found. And yeah, I also included all the footage from the camping trip and in the music video Philip would love, and it was just a really beautiful, magical experience. Um, this is like the last thing you want to see when you're watching someone on a video, right? Let's go this way, Patch. It's just a short walk. So I need to go and clean up the van. Yeah, so we drove home at 2 a.m. and like our van's just left in a real state inside, so I'm going to go back and clean it up. And yeah, and we're also getting some van upgrades. We're getting a diesel heater installed, so that we don't have to use propane or butane, and that's really cool because it's interestingly much more efficient, and also it is a much more abundance, and the cost is just incredible. Like for a small gas bottle is close to £50. I don't know what that is, US dollars, like maybe $60, I guess. And it was only 4 or 3.75 kilograms, like not a lot of gas, and it wouldn't last that long. So we're getting that installed, and a nice big fan called a Max fan, a Max Air fan, that's getting installed into the van as well. So that would make a big difference for nights like last night. It just draws so much air through the van and then out through the roof, or you can like blast air in from outside. So yeah, it feels really empowering because I feel like, oh, and I also just want to say a big thank you to my dear beautiful wife, who's not just been incredibly supportive in my music and energy healing work, but she was the one that really has been researching a lot of the training courses that I could get into. And what I really want to do is, I did consider, you know, and I did talk to some dear friends about their training courses that are much more metaphysical, like psychic training courses. And it's really interesting. I feel like I'm guided more towards being able to meet people where they're at, vibrationally and in terms of knowledge. And so when I'm seeking qualifications in these more, more widely understood or taught or practiced complementary medicines, that I'll be able to connect with people like in their workplace, in hospitals or in hospices or in like a clinic. And I feel like that really resonates with me, because I feel like I longer term I'll want that grounding in my life, and that ability to reach the people, not just people that know what a chakra means or that meditates, to be able to reach out to anyone and to really broaden my audience. And yeah, that feels really right. It feels really aligned, and I know I'm just going to learn a load. And I feel like over time I'll also, these different services that I offer people, from music and sound healing to energy healing to energy clearing, reflexology, meditation, like all these things are just different views and different dimensions of the same abilities. And that really excites me, like just seeing all those different spectrums of the same person, the same soul. I'm excited to raise people's vibrations through these. So yeah, that's it for me. It's a really beautiful day with amazing clouds, and I hope you're having a beautiful weekend. I'm sending so much love from Scotland.